Hello planty people, I'm Casey, welcome to my channel, and I figured I would just start this off with a real casual repotting video, cause yeah, I don't know what else to do. And I was going to do Good Life Green Tropics Houseplant YouTuber tag while I do this, and I originally saw it from Pam's Pretty Plants. I have a lot of plants to repot and I don't have enough pots to do it, but we're just gonna get through what we can. First, I'm going to transfer this Calathea zebrina, and I have her in a little white pot, which is beautiful, but I want to use it on another plant, so she's going to go in this pot. And I am adding a systemic to every single plant I repot because I'm dealing with a thrips issue. Yeah, that's fun. So the first question is, what is your favorite genus? And I had to think about this question for quite a while because I love so many genuses. I love my alocasia back there. I love monstera. I love anthuriums. But I'm going to be like everyone else. And I'm going to have to say my absolute favorite is the philodendron. Surprise, surprise. They're so versatile. There's a philodendron for every shape and form out there that you want. There's a philodendron for everybody. They're beautiful plants. They are, for the most part, pretty easy to take care of. They're pretty standard. All right. Question number 2. What is your least favorite genus? Oh, there's a lot of plants I don't care for. That is difficult. Least favorite, because I don't hate any plant. Like, there's no reason to hate a plant. I have plants that I don't like visually, or I don't like caring for them because they hate me. I almost want to say begonia, but I have a few begonias that I love. Like the Maculata Whitey is beautiful. I love this plant. I would die for that plant. Like, even though I don't like most begonias, I really love that begonia. So I don't know if I can say begonia. I don't know. I mean, I really am not a fan at all of Phytonias. Sorry, I think they're very pretty. They just do nothing for me. I don't want them. I see them in the store and I don't care. Like, which I feel about most begonias too. But that's a whole other thing. I need this to go this way. I don't know what the genus of a Phytonia is. And I'm not gonna look it up, so we're just gonna go with the Phytonia. I'm not a fan of any of them. Yeah, that's how it is. That a little dead leaf or something. Question number 3. What is a genus that intimidates you? Ficus. I am terrified of ficus. I've kept a few ficus. I'm not good with them. I had a ruby rubber tree, Ficus elastica, and it got spider mites and died, and I could not get rid of the spider mites. I have spider mites on, I mean, I collect alocasia. I have spider mites. You don't get rid of spider mites on alocasia. They'll just keep coming back. But I know how to deal with them. And that ficus they would not go away. I have a fiddle leaf fig, a really tiny cutting that I took from my sister. It got spider mites too, but I took care of it. It's fine. I don't care that much for that plant. I went a little too long without watering it one time and it dropped every single leaf. It was beautiful. It was so cute. It had like 5 big leaves on this really tiny little plant, and it was the cutest thing I'd ever seen. And I went literally probably one day longer than I should have without watering it, and every single leaf gone. It was terrible. It's great. It's come back. It didn't die. It has new leaves. It's coming back, but I hate it now. I hate looking at that plant. It makes me angry. It's not cute. Like, I'm probably gonna give it away at the next plant swap, because it's not doing it for me. I was never really a fiddle leaf fig person to begin with. I just kind of wanted to see if I could propagate it, you know, just say I did it. I propagated the cutting from my sister's fiddle leaf, and now I hate it. And I'm stuck with it until the next plant swap, which probably won't be for a while, all things considered. So yeah, ficus. Alright, I think this one's good. If you were a house plant, what would you be? Probably something like a Phytonia, even though I don't like them, or a peace lily, Homelamina, something that will wilt when it's hungry or thirsty. And it looks like it's dying. It's so dramatic, and it just acts like it's dying, and then you give it what it wants. Food, water, attention, and it's fine. That's me. Alright, next I'm doing this, oh god, this Scindapsus silvery Ann. It's beautiful. I got this from Logi's, and look at those fucking roots. Like, they're beautiful. Those roots are beautiful. You can't really see it because of this light, but they're beautiful. I love this. I just got this probably a couple days ago, which you should probably let your plants acclimate longer, but I'm really bored, so I'm repotting it. And oh, this yellow leaf doesn't want to come off. Okay, I guess it can stay. And I'm gonna be putting it in the pot that Calathea just came out of, because it matches a pot my Scindapsus exotica is in, and I want to put them next to each other, and they'll be matching. Okay. Was there ever a houseplant that you ended up disliking after purchasing it? Okay, I guess not. Probably my Stramanthe Trio Star. She hates me. She's not dead. I have not killed her yet. This is my second Stramanthe Trio Star, by the way. And she's alive, and I always wish she would die so I could just throw her out without feeling terrible about it. But no, she won't die, so I have to hold on to her. And she hates me. She's ugly. She was beautiful when I got her as Trio Stars. Trio Stars are beautiful plants. I wish I could keep one happy. This is my second try. I have given her everything. I have given her humidity. I have given her distilled water, rainwater. I have given her more light, less light. I have tried everything for this plant, and she hates me. She will not. She just gets crispier. Her leaves die. She pops out new ones, and they are just like immediately crispy and awful, and I just am ready to get rid of this plant, honestly. I am not loving her. I wish I could keep one happy. I think they're one of the most beautiful plants in the world, but I can't. I do not intend on ever getting one ever again, because I'm over it. I have too many plants to keep plants that don't like me, you know? I'm sure you guys can understand that feeling. So yeah. Favorite method of propagating? Probably water propagation. I have moss propagations too. It kind of depends on the plant. Like some plants, I'll put them in moss, I'll leave them for months, and nothing will happen. They won't rot. Sometimes they rot, but they just do nothing for months in moss, and then I move them to water, and in like a week, I have new roots. And I have plants I put in moss that have done great. that have rooted way better than they would have ever done in water. But I would say overall, I like water because it's easy. Favorite plant things you like to do? What I am doing right now, I love to repot plants with my little spoon here. It's so cathartic. Like, it's nice to just sit back and pot your plants. I enjoy repotting too much. I probably repot my plants more than I should. So, have you ever gone overboard with purchasing houseplants? Absolutely. Can you see everything behind me? This is only a fraction of the collection. I've gone absolutely insane. I didn't even discover that I could keep a houseplant alive until like last spring. And then I just went down this rabbit hole of plants. And like I said, this was spring of last year. And now I have at least 100 houseplants. So to answer your question, absolutely. And I've slowed down, but I haven't stopped. And that might be a problem. Yeah, that looks good. She needs water. She's very, she's got her leaves curled up, but once I water her, she's going to be so pretty. And when she trails, oh my God, I love her. She's beautiful. I was so happy to get her. So a little more than I wanted to pay, but I was already ordering something else on Logi's, and that something else is this. And this will be the next plant I need to repot. This beautiful, beautiful pink princess. Have you ever been swayed by social media popularity pressure? What an appropriate question. I'm going to try to put her in this pot. It's really going to depend on these roots if I can do that, because this is like barely bigger than what she's already in. I don't see any roots coming out the bottom, but like this cutting is huge, so I don't know. But to answer that question, yes. I mean, let me think of a good example. Because I definitely have plants that I wouldn't have bought if they were not popular on social media, only for the fact that I wouldn't know about them. You know, does that make sense? So, I wasn't necessarily pressured into buying plants I don't like just because they're popular. I just discovered the plant because it was popular. And I love it. Like my Thai constellation, that's another plant I would absolutely die for. If the house was burning down, I would probably grab that plant. I love that plant. Got some pretty good roots. I think it might... Would that be mean? It's kind of small. I might just put it in this pot for right now to look cute. And I might need to get a bigger pot for it. But I love the pink princess in a pink pot. Like, there's nothing else I can put in this pot. I don't like colorful pots. Really, but like on the pink princess, the pink pot is so cute. Because it's like the only plant that's allowed to have a colorful pot in my house. Yeah, this pot is way too small for her. She's not going to stand up. Ooh. Yes, I'm going to need to find a bigger pot for you. I was thinking about, I've got this pot, but it's not pink. Let me see. Would she would look really good in this pot though, wouldn't she? If I like kind of staked her up. But I was also thinking, I have two other plants here I would really like to pot up today. I got this Campos Portoanum, I believe is how you say its name. It's really cool. This one definitely needs to go in a pot because it's in a bag. And it has some sick aerial roots. Like, this plant must have been grown in some real humidity because this thing has some amazing aerial roots. I'm thinking of propagating it. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But this one definitely needs to go in a pot, even if I just put it in like a stupid little pot until I find something better. Pink Princess was better in this pot. I just got this at work because I loved it, this pot. And then I have my Squammy Ferrum. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. I don't think I have anything else. I'm so low on pots. I have these white ones. So, I mean, I think that looks good. The white and the dark foliage. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I mean, yeah, that's cute. That'll be fine. It's kind of big, but she can grow into it. I'll probably only put soil in like the bottom half of the pot. All right, next question. What is a plant you own that you feel should get more spotlight time on social media? This beautiful cast iron Milky Way. I love this plant. And no one talks about it. Occasionally people talk about the cast iron plant, but I never see the Milky Way. It is so freaking pretty. It looks like it's covered in mealybugs all the time. But like, it's pretty. I just love those leaves. This thing needs nothing from you. It is such a beautiful plant. I have this in the lowest light spot I have any plants in. And it's not, it's growing. Look at that. I guess that was the last question, wasn't it? Yep. I guess I'm gonna finish potting up the rest of these plants and then I'll show you what I did. All right, and here are our plants, and I think they are looking pretty good. I need to get something else to stake this up with. This is temporary. And yeah, looking pretty snazzy in their new pots, ready for spring. All right, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.